Bill Clinton had a terrible gaffe. I don't know if it's gaffe. He was like telling the truth. He says basically Laken Riley would still be alive if our immigrants were actually vetted and people didn't do their job. Matt, can you talk about the Laken Riley murder in Athens, Georgia, and how that sent shockwaves throughout the suburbs of Georgia?
Yeah, I mean, even in Georgia, even the illegal immigrants, because it's a very minority area and county, even the illegal immigrants that were already here are upset about the illegal immigrants coming, if that makes sense. Because there was some sort of order to how things have been done. And there was the illegal immigrant community that picked up a lot of the laboring work. There was the migrant community that was here legally. That's a huge portion of Georgia. And then there are people from Georgia that have just been here a long time. And there was almost a certain amount of synergy and understanding amongst everybody. And everyone kind of aligned around the same Christian conservative values, and it worked. For example, on Sundays, the roads used to be empty. There used to be no traffic because everyone was at church. Mm-hmm. On Sundays, you couldn't buy beer because we were in one of those states where you couldn't have alcohol sales on Sundays. And slowly it changed. And all of a sudden, you have all these illegal immigrants taking the jobs. You have illegal immigrants creating all of the crime that are overrunning in certain areas of the county. And it's become a big problem. People are really upset about what's going on. There has to be some sort of accountability, and you have to know who's coming in, because Gwinnett County, which was, I think, maybe 600,000 or 700,000 people, it's over 1 million people now, and it's just growing and it's busting at the seams. And they are building low-income housing on every block, every street. There is no plan on how to take care of the infrastructure. They're deciding to widen the roads after they import all the people in. So traffic is the worst it's ever been. It's actually really comparable to Los Angeles, which is probably the worst in the country. I'm going to say Atlanta is number 2 now. And it's a huge strain on society here. People are frustrated. People are upset. The left has taken control of the county commissioners. Of the 6 county commissioners, 5 of them are liberal. Of the Board of Education, only 1 conservative sits on the 9 board seats now. And it's become a huge problem. The trans indoctrination is coming into the schools. I actually have a neighbor who is a Gwinnett County teacher. And she won't send her own kids to the Gwinnett County schools because of the trans indoctrination that's happening in the schools. And it happened really fast. And if anyone's watching or listening from another part of the country, it happens quicker than you think. I'm literally living through it right now, where one day we were this quiet conservative Christian area, and before you know it, in a snap of a finger, we are fighting everything that they're fighting in California, everything they're fighting in New York. It happened before you could even blink. And the Laken Riley thing really shows what the impact of that could be.
I want to play the tape here. Yeah, no, that was really well said. So let's play this here. It's play cut 30. Bill Clinton agreeing that Donald Trump's border policies were better, and Kamala Harris is partially responsible for the murder of Laken Riley. Bill Clinton's words. Play cut 30. Yeah, I don't think we have audio there. Anyway, maybe another time. So, Matt, closing thoughts here about why you think Christians should vote for Donald Trump. 1 minute remaining.
Yeah, I think that at least one side is fighting for your values and your right. I think we're going to run into a place, and I think we all feel it, where there's going to be some sort of Christian persecution. And at least you need to fight for the side that's trying to fight for your side, because we are in this war of good versus evil. And one side, our side, believes in biblical values. We believe that biblical conservative values should be taught within schools, or at least should be the backbone of society. And the other side is telling you that what you believe and what you believe in your heart is false and it's wrong. And they're trying to teach your children otherwise. I think it's extremely important, because if we don't stand up for it now, we're going to run into a situation where it's too far gone and there's no way to come back. This is a pivotal moment in our society. And it's not just about race. It's not just about economics. It's really for spirituality and your souls.